Hi everybody, it's your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again. We just got back from our morning drive and stuff. So what are we doing? We are outside here at home, and we're out with the dog. Probably my nut. Anyway, I have a couple things I gotta say. One was that I have not had the chance yet to go and watch yesterday's episodes of the Skeleton Crew and Creature Commandos, but I will be working on those today. I should be working on those today. At least get both of them done, so then that way, they're off the docket. But anyway, so far all I saw was disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. So obviously people already are raving around saying, "Oh, Star Wars Skeleton Crew is the best thing since you know what." I'm like, no, not really. And no, it wasn't. Because to be honest, if you ever think of the movie Goonies, it's kind of like the Goonies. Only just it's about pirates and about treasure and all this shit. I'm like, no. It's not even remotely as good as Obi-Wan or Ahsoka Tano or anything like that. It's not even freaking as good as the freaking Bad Batch. It's not even freaking as good as the Tales of the Jedi or the Andor series. Those are shows that are actually worth something. But no, this Skeleton Crew stuff is stupid. Skeleton Crew stuff is stupid. So I'm gonna try to get through yesterday's episode. Try to get through it. The same applied to James Gunn and his Creature Commandos. But I remember the last time I watched Creature Commandos, I was like so done of it. I was like, okay, after seeing that graphic image of, the Justice League burning in fire and shoved up on pikes and stuff, I'm like, no. I was like, I don't even know what type of genius shit he is up to, but I can tell you, it is some dark, twisted, cynical bullshit. Dark, twisted, cynical bullshit is what James Gunn's up to. Dark, twisted, cynical bullshit is what he's famous for. Dark, twisted, cynical bullshit. It's ultimately cringy. I'm like, oh yeah, who's the king of cringe? Oh yeah, he is. Exactly. So I just answered you my own question. You're welcome. But anyway, later this afternoon I might go and find a way to get past those, and then after that, then I'm not going to do a review about them, since this is what this video is for. I'm not going to do a review about them because you guys already know that they both suck. Yes, they both suck. I also told you why they both suck. So, as far as other comic book news goes, I'm probably not going to really have that much to share. As far as with the comic book universe, I'm still a little bit skeptical about whether or not I want to try to watch the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Just because it's like, oh, they try to cheat Spider-Man out, and they try to make it different and make it look like it's like aimed for like TV young audience and all this shit. I'm like, oh, Just another Spider-Man show that proves to be absolutely useless to the canon. Just another Spider-Man show just to say that it's useless to canon. Because it's not canon. It's not even main. So again, it's like, oh, it's just fluff. It's just stuff. It's just filler. It's filler content. That's what it is. It's filler content. So I'm like, oh, I'm just freaking glad that they're only just going to make 10 episodes of this abomination. And then after those 10 episodes are done, we can focus on trying to talk about news about Captain Falcon or whatever the fuck. I'm like, okay, yeah. After Spider-Man is done, and after Skeleton Crew, and after Creature Commando is done, we're going to be trying to focus our sights onto Captain Falcon. Okay? Because that's what he is, Captain Falcon. So it's like, oh yeah, do people want to say a black man is Captain America? Well, that's a little bit up to you. Because whether or not you watched Endgame will determine, do you still believe in the comic book universe? That's all I'm telling you, Jack. That's all I'm telling you. But again, let me just say and go on a limb and go for the record here and say, I think Captain Falcon is just going to be, I think it's going to be okay. But until I read what people say about it and what are people saying about it and stuff next month, I'm not even going to finally have a final say about Captain Falcon until like I don't know, like whenever it hits Disney Plus. Then I'll probably have a final synopsis or thought or round around Captain Falcon, because I'm like, oh yeah, you got Captain Falcon. But yeah, okay. And then you have the Red Hulk. And then you have the leader. It's like, okay. But they were supposed to also have the Serpent Society. I know I talked about that last year. They were supposed to have the Serpent Society. But I don't know if they're still doing the Serpent Society. But I know they have the leader. And I know they have Red Hulk. And all that bullshit. But still, until I read what I read, I'm not going to tell you right away what stuff is or what stuff isn't until I see it on the internet. Because most of us kids nowadays have the internet. And when we have the internet, we have different perceptions. So some could be good perceptions, while some will be bad perceptions. But until I read that stuff otherwise, you guys are just going to be in speculation phase like I am. And basically be like, oh, we want to speculate and say, oh, we think this will be okay, but we don't think this will be okay. Oh, we want to speculate and say this will be okay, but then when we look at it later, it's like, no, that's not okay. So, going on the power of a limb here, I'm basically saying, don't expect to see a lot of content in the next couple weeks because there's just not really much to talk about, per se. But I'm still going to post content, don't you worry now. But it's just not going to be the best quality content. It's not going to be the best quality, so I'm just warning you guys. These next couple weeks will be some really weird quality, really weird content. But I got you, so again, don't you now worry now. Don't you now worry. But I'll see you later.